Welcome to the Microsoft Asia Pacific Partner TechPowerUp series. This session is actually the last session of the series. But is this the end? No, of course not. This is not the end, and in fact, this is to mark the start of your journey. Now you are very excited and eager to try and explore many things by yourself. Now with me, I'm Eileen. In case you haven't known me before, I'm a partner technical architect at Microsoft. I'm based in Singapore, and today I'm going to walk you through the learning resources available on-demand workshops and labs, demo and experiences, and many other things that will empower you and give you more power in your low-code journey. So, stick with me until the end of the session. Alright, now we are giving a solid and future-proof foundation to digitize your organization so you can start learning, start innovating, leverage expertise from the others. Okay, now let me summarize what we have learned in this series. So in the day one, we have learned about the Power Platform fundamental, the basic controls in Power Apps, and then if you see in the right side, we are giving you the learning path and then the resources. When you wanted to start learning, right, you can refer to the learning path and then the resources that we are giving right now. And then the session 2, right, we're talking about the how we can integrate Power Platform with Microsoft Teams. So you can collaborate with your employee easily, and then you can embed application into that as well. And then we also learn about the custom connectors that you can extend and customize your Power Platform experience with the custom connector that you created using Azure services that you can actually kind of read the signature, the handwriting, and then link back to the Power Platform. And then in the day 2, we actually learn about the Power Virtual Agent and Chatbot. Basically, you can engage your customer while you sleep. This is to improve the productivity and then also to minimize the workload that your employees currently are having. So those that can be automated, maybe it's just frequent questions from the customers, right? That actually can be automated from the knowledge article, knowledge base that you have. You can automate that using the chatbot. And then we also learn about the Power Automate fundamentals, and then plus the RPA that you can link back, and then you can automate whatever process that you've done using the legacy application without any API previously, right? You can link back to your Power Automate in the cloud. So you can pass parameters as well between cloud and then your desktop application, automating all the repeated tasks that your employees and you have done previously can be automated using the Power Automate plus the RPA. And then we also see that in today era, it's not only guessing and then oh, maybe like this, maybe using this data to decide. No, it's the era that you use the actual data and then the real data from the analytic reports that provided by your team, right? So we can create the fancy dashboard for the management, and then we can also create the Power BI to see the data from multiple data sources, not only just from the Microsoft Power Platform data sources and then the Dataverse itself, right? And then in the day 3, we learned about the AI builder and object recognition, where we learned that using the built-in AI builder, we can do many things, including the object recognition as well. So you're interested learning AI, you can start by looking at the learning path that we are giving right now. And then back to the root of all the applications is the IT governance and then the COE, where you can actually secure your environment. You can also look which one are top application used by your employees, by your team, right? And then you can also do the security part as well And you can also see who's the creator of applications that are really interested. So you can point that application, and then you find the creator, and then you can make him or her as the champion to improve your business productivity by using Power Apps and Power Automate, right? And many other things in Power Platform, of course. And then we also learn about how um, to manage the application. Started from the starting by creating a new solution, package it, and then deploy it to the other environment. So it's very useful for you to learn about all this governance. So you can feel the full benefit of your digital transformation, right? Now it's time to start learning. You can actually start learning today, right? We have a dedicated team that always created the structured learning journey, structured documentation, step by step, even for developers, whether it's citizen developers, professional developers, and for IT as well. And then you can start learning today by clicking this link. Okay, so basically this link will bring you to this part, whereas you can see here, you can have a lot of documentation and very complete documentation, plus video, where you can learn started from your get started, then you can learn how to create apps, and then the portals as well for your external users. And you can see also what is Microsoft Dataverse, our data platform that used to be so-called common data service. And then you can see the how to integrate with the Microsoft Teams and ILM application lifecycle management, and how to administer Power Apps, what Power Apps for developers, and then the sample apps and solution that we actually have created and implemented before. And then the best practice plus all the learning catalog, and of course the other Power Platform products, including Power Automate, Power BI, Power Virtual Agent, and if you wanted to integrate with business application like Dynamics 365, and also you have your own idea in the Microsoft Azure, you have your own application there, you have your own service, you can connect back to the Power Platform, and then again you can learn everything started from here, right? Okay, and this is a very important link. You may see this app in a day workshop before, right? Yep. So basically we have in a day workshops, a lot of workshop. The example here are app in a day, dashboard in a day, Power Automate in a day, Power Virtual Agent in a day, and RPA in a day as well. So this learning resources is for you. So the in a day workshop basically is in one day you can learn many things. Because we give you the material, we give you the labs, and then you can try it by yourself, right? So if we look at this one, the aim of the day, basically we have expert, we have partners to guide you, because they are conducting the app in the day event that you can actually learn, all of these things, digitize your business process to be more efficient and effective, and paperless, of course, and then how to connect with the other data as well, and how to automate and optimize your business process. So in the end, you'll be able to create business applications without writing code and so on. So you can choose which country that you are in, or you can actually choose available time zone here. In case you are only available at the night in your time zone, you can just choose it, right, from the list here. And then you just register now, then you will receive a confirmation. Alright. Yeah, we also have dashboard in a day, Power Automate in a day, Virtual Agent in a day, and RPA in a day as well. So for example, this is the RPA in a day. This is where you can learn how to integrate Power Automate with your legacy application. This is very interesting. So this actually give you the step-by-step lab exercise that you can try it by yourself, right? And then again, you can download the training content here, and then you can get started today. Happy automating. And of course, besides attending workshops, you also need to do the lab, right? And then you need the one common prerequisite in the workshop is always the tenant and then the trial instance, right? So you can create trial instance from different part, whether from the Office 365, from the trial M365, or even we have links for each of the components you want to get started in Power Apps only, in Power BI only, in Power Virtual Agent only. You can also do that, right? So you can start from the Office 365. If I look at this part, okay, right, you can start here and then you can click 1 month free, or eventually if you click the link here, okay, trial Office 365, it brings you to here, and then you can just choose the region where your company located. So this is important when you choosing the region, because this is where your Office is 5 and the instance will be hosted. So latency does matter. If you are based in Singapore, for example, me, you can actually just choose Singapore. If you're based in Indonesia, you can also choose Indonesia. That it will be based on the nearest location from the data center, right? For my bus, and then this one you need to put in your phone number. Okay. Okay, and then you can just put your name, or I just put admin, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and you just put your password. Okay, you can tick or untick here, and then you can create your, okay, sorry, must be some typo here. Okay, create my account. Right, then basically you can start now. Text me, it brings the text. Okay, I got the SMS here. All right. Once you sign up this, you can then try out the Power Apps itself, and then you can starting to using your work email address as well, or using the one that you have signed up using the Office 365 here. So I can use this one as well. So starting to to provision the trial, and then yep, I'm ready to go. Okay, so I can use this one. Yep. And now I am provision the trial for the Office 365, where I can start using all these applications as a trial. And if you want to start using the Power Apps, you can just go to the mac.powerapps.com. This is where you start innovating. Okay, so it will, okay, this is where you start innovating. You can start the demo experiences using the Microsoft CDX actually. If you have access to the npm access, right, then you can try to log into your CDX. So what it looks like in the CDX. Okay. So this the URL, cdx.transform.microsoft.com. So what happens is after you are in here, I'm logging using my email address, my working email address, right? And then you can go to the if you can see here, you can see the latest updates of the demo and then the recommended demo, and then based on the solution as well. So if you wanted to create a new trial, you can go to the my environments here, and you can create the tenant. So when you create the tenant, right, just bear in mind that there is only 6 tenants right now available. So you can start creating a tenant, and then different from the normal trial, right? It has the 90-day period. So you so it's basically like 3 months. Okay. Now you can again choose the location. So it depends on which location that you are in, because latency does matter. Or you wanted to try in one region. Let's say you are testing. I'm based in Singapore, but I want to test the speed in other region, or the preview features that only available in certain region, maybe in North America. So I can just choose this. But in this case, I'm choosing the Asia Pacific. All right, and then you can see here that you can choose different tenants here. You can choose Dynamics 365. Regardless whether you need to learn Dynamics 365 at that time, but if you see the demo here is including all the things that you need to export in Power Platform, basically. So here you can create a tenant. So it's 90-day environment. Here you can create the tenant, and then you just wait until the tenant is created. So with the CDX, you don't really need to sign up trial for Dynamics, for Power Apps, for Microsoft Forms Pro or Customer Voice set now, and Power Automate, and even the Office 365. Because once you spin up this trial using the CDX, you get everything, and it is 90 days. So it's very useful, and we are recommending this to all of our internal and also our partners as well, right? So once you have created, it's also still doing the same. You can go to the Power Apps editor, so you can start creating your canvas. Okay, so let it running first. You have created the CDX. So you will see your tenant here based on what you chose previously, and then the password here that you can use it. You can also explore the experiences here, whereby you can filter based on the solution, based on the industry, based on the products here that you can experience. So we provide the demo environment for you, and also we provide some set, some of the scripts as well. As you can see that there is demo type that you can explore it by yourself, right? So back to the slide again. Okay, now we have learned how to set up the demo, and then how to access the available on-demand workshops for you. Now let's start by learning from the available resources. As you can see here, you can click this link. It's basically is going to this link, right? And you can see here that we have the all resources that you need to learn Power Platform. We have dedicated team to create the structure, learning path, and then documentation for you. So started from you are still new and then you need help to get started, you can start learning from here, where you can watch the video from the Ignite, from the other YouTube video as well. And you can also see here the presentation, demo, the overview, and then you can learn how to create your first Canvas app, first model different app, first Power Automate flows, dashboard, chatbot, and many other things, right? And of course, the customer story, all is listed here. And again, the training labs, all the labs that you need to get started. And then of course, all the the templates available over there to help you to get started. And in case you have some experience, here for example, you have actually Dynamics 365 experience before, it's very easy to you to pick up the Power Platform. So if you have some experience, maybe you want to jump a little bit to know the latest updates, the release wave features available, and then of course the latest SIP features and many other things, including the conference sessions that was live the time, right? But you can watch the video. Okay, and then how to optimize the app performance, and of course if you need additional labs you can access from these links as well. And again, the PCF is the component that you can reuse in many other applications, whether in Canvas app, in many different apps you can use that, right? Okay, so now you are interested in case in administration and governance, you can definitely go to our resources and then find out about the COE, find out about the governance enhancement, the guidance centers, and of course the security and certification from our Microsoft Trust Center. So in case your customer is asking how secure our platform is, you can always refer to the Microsoft Trust Center. And then of course the licensing is a very good as well for you to learn, because once you making or proposing a solution to your customers, that you just don't want to in the end it's limited to some features only because of the not being discussed earlier about the license, and then you trap in the budget constraint, and then you just don't want to rework everything that you have proposed previously, right? Um, Yep, and of course the real world customer stories. Show me the real world customer stories. There you can see that we have plenty of customers from different industries, different use cases as well. We have the presentation. We have also the story, the solution, the platform, the components that we use as well. And you can, align back to your potential customer, whether they are from banking, finance industry, they are from telco, they are from non-profit organization, and many other things that, we have plenty of them. And we also have the videos. Everything is real customer here. And again, you are pro developers, so you just don't want to use Power Apps as a low code or no code platform. You want to customize and extend it much possible. Yes, you can do that. You can go to the documentation here, and then you can link back the Power Apps with your Azure, so you can develop your customized application into the Azure. You can customize your service, and then you can link back everything back to the Power Platform. And I'm a Microsoft partner. So you can register in the Power Apps partner directory, and you can see our partner program as well. And in case you want to deliver trainings for our customers, of course you can just sign up here. And any questions, please reach out to us by sending email to the powerapps_partners@microsoft.com. Again, you want to get involved, you want to contribute into the community. Yes, of course you can, because the community really needs someone like you. So I'm part of the community, and then I feel the good and very, very good experience that I feel, because I can meet many people, I can get connected with other people, and the joy of helping people is there, that people sharing their experiences, they share the problems, they ask questions, and then you are there to help them, and then you are giving the advice. So you will get connected with each other, get involved in this community, in the platform community, right? And then of course you can get support from us, and then you can submit the idea, because our features are really getting more and more, right, and better. So what we need to do is, you can submit the idea, and then we can get that idea, and then we discuss internally, and then we can discuss when your idea will be realized into the real feature. So we have collected a lot of feedbacks and ideas. This is where our platform is getting better and better, right? And of course you want to learn about the connectors and data integration, and everything is here. And even you can connect with your own previous database as well. and I'm using SharePoint right now. Yes, you can integrate with the Power Apps, and then you can embed the Power Apps into your SharePoint pages as well. And Power App is the successor to InfoPuff actually. And again, I'm using Access Web Apps, so you can learn how to reference Power Apps into your Access Web Apps developers. And then, of course, the certification is very important. You want to measure your skills, right? Um, how how do you know Power Platform so far, right? So you can see here the list of the material here, and then we have plenty of certification for Power Platform, starting from the fundamental until becomes the developer and architect of Power Platform. And you can also watch our pro site videos as well. It's our partners for giving a lot of training and very useful video contents, and you can also see the learning from LinkedIn as well, from Udemy, and then from the books itself. Okay, so everything is here, and we can have the knowledge on the best practice and common use case in the customer and then the real implementation as well. So we have tips and tricks how to design the UI to give more better experience, right? And then the performance best practice as well. What are the things that you need to consider to make your Power Platform better and then faster? And then you can also see, how to create the approval workflow, how to use the on-premise gateway. These are the common use case in the customer scenario. And of course the product pages. Then other technologies that in Power Platform family like Power Automate, Virtual Agent, and also the Power BI. Yep. And many things that you can learn from one link is very powerful link. Right. So we'll talk about the pattern enablement, technical pieces, and the common services later. So, yeah, you can start innovating now by creating your application. So again, you need to go to the make.powerapps.com. So this is the editor that you'll be using. You don't even need another editor like maybe IDE, like Visual Studio or other things, right? You don't need that if you want to start to create application with low-code, no-code. Okay, so here is the make.powerapps.com, and then you can create from the template, right? So for example, you can create the budget tracker application, the site inspection application. So you can continue from the template, or even you can start from the empty canvas, from blank as well. And if you're starting to create from the template, let's say we choose meeting capture here, okay, then this you can see that the editor giving you all the screens that being used in this template, and even you can create new screen easily. You can choose which screen that you want to as a layout, and then yep, you can just start connecting your data with your application. That's easy, and then you can just play it to see how it looks like, right? So I'm going to continue this with the learning path. Then I'm going to continue this with the start innovating here. So you can attend a AIAD session here that so I'm going to go back to the slide again because we have learned about the Power Apps fundamental previously, right? And then if you can see here, go back to the capture, the meeting capture here, you can also see the AI builder here, the one that we have learned as well. Okay. Okay, so in case you need any support, of course, you can always contact us, right? And then, you need more support, you can also engage our female support. And of course, we have the Power Platform COE services offering as well. Okay, we also have a lot of partners who have successfully implemented their solution in the customer environments. So in case you have something in your mind, you don't have time to implement, you have business requirements, a lot of business requirements, you want to engage our partner, or you want to download the application that our partners have developed and implemented successfully, you can go to appsource.microsoft.com, whereby as partners, you also want to publish it to offer your consulting services. You can also do that to register your apps, your consulting service in the appsource.microsoft.com. And again, if you want to learn, you want to attend a partner-led app in the day, as I shared before, you can go to the ak.ms/AIADE event. So you can go to the ak.ms, and if you want to be an instructor instead of attendees, you can also do that. Okay, now community. It's very fun community outside there regarding to the Power Platform. That basically you can share your experience, you can share your problem, you can also share how do you solve the problem that you faced previously, right? So everything that you want to share, you can share openly to the community. Please join the community. We have the worldwide community. We also have local and regional Power Apps community as well. So reach out to your Microsoft people, or you reach out to your local MVP and then ask them, where can I join? And then get more connection to the expert in Power Platform. You can also join the Power App user group, and you can't miss the annual conference for users of the Microsoft Power Platform. So you can find in this link about the Power Platform Summit as well. So the community really needs you. The community really needs someone like you. So again, let's contribute to the community together to get more people, to get our products better and better, and then to get more connection. And for the Power Platform adoption and guidance, again, we have put a lot of links here, the overview of the product, how you create your first applications, how you can start by really learning by doing, using the our lab step-by-step guidance, and you need more documentation, you can always access these links. And again, for the trial, we have learned how to set up the trial from the Office 365 from the CBX experience as well. Or if you just want to start a trial, let's say just for certain components like Power BI, you can always access this link that you can get started in your Power BI. You can sign in using your Microsoft Office 365 credential or your work email address as well to start, or you use your Office 365 credentials that you just created right now to create the Power Apps trial. Next, the COE Starter Kit is always the best way for you to learn about the governance, how to secure, how to deploy, and how to support the application built within Power Apps and Power Automate. So what you need to do is just to get started by downloading and then by learning about the COE Starter Kit from our white papers as well, and other learning resources, the link that we have shared previously. And again, we always have the hands-on workshop. And if you have any idea, please share with the community. I feel it's very good experience and great experience to get known by other people and then to help other people. It giving you the feeling of happiness because I help people by sharing my experience. I help people by answering their questions. So I wanted to know them as well because their problems may happen someday in my environment as well. So let's share each other. Let's contribute to the community because the community really needs someone like you. Yep, you can always use the COE to get the full benefit of your digital transformation. And again, this is the partner enablement. Again, you are not alone in the journey, right? So we are not just creating self-learning experiences and resources. We also have a dedicated team that can help you on the technical pre-sales and deployment services. So you are starting in your Power Platform journey. You are starting investing by hiring new people, by starting to bid in the projects as well. And then you start investing in selling. So it's the time for you to get support from us as well when you need. So just to note here, the partners that are eligible are partner with MPN Gold and Silver, and of course with the valid contract and registered partner with valid MAPS. And you can reach out to us by, submit the request via your partner center access, and any information required, you can go to this link. So we offer the services like technical pre-sales assistance, or even you have RFP, and then POC you need to complete, you can always request help from us, right? And then we are also providing the remote one-on-one technical consultation just for you and you within us only, right? And then, of course, we provide the advisory hours as well to your team as well. And again, just to note, there's no break fix and licensing support. And if you need any more additional support, you can always contact us through the Power Platform admin portal. And for licensing, you can always contact your license specialist from Microsoft. And again, if you need additional premier support package for partner, we also have that you can access from ikea.ms/premier for engaging our premier support. And if you need more information about your benefits, you can go to the ikea.ms/core benefits. Okay, so we are not leaving you. We are here to help and support you end to end. Okay, and in case you have any feedback, any idea regarding to this session, please just scan the QR code and filling in the form because we need feedback from you. Okay, that's all from me. I hope what I have shared previously is useful for you and then can motivate you to start learning, start exploring Power Platform, and then again start contributing in your community. Thank you so much for watching my video until the end of the session, and I hope we can meet in another occasion. Again, I'm Irene. Thank you so much for joining me.